Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, those of you who have been following politics over the years would have known about, this man, his name is Everald Warmington. He's one of Jamaica's, whether or not you want to believe it, one of Jamaica's most honest politicians in Jamaica. And he's not a liar either. Yeah, we can tell you that. Everald Warmington is not a liar and he's not a corrupt politician. He tells you the real mama papa truth. And he's not a two-side cutlass and spineless, as some of the members of the Jamaica Labour Party. Everald Warmington is one of the last rockstone Labourite in the Jamaica Labour Party. So we're going to give you like a documentary to show you that some people like him, some people hate him. But we're going to let you see some things about him, about Everald Warmington. Never met the man, don't know him. It's just based on what is in the public domain over the years, and that's what we're working with, So that's what we're giving you this. So we know that the Prime Minister not supposed to be feeling comfortable for what he has done, because Warmington is the kind of person, he doesn't hold any bars or carry water for anyone. Yes, and Warmington, whether or not you want to believe it, of all of the Labourites, Warmington is the only one that stand up for the Jamaica Labour Party against the PMP criminal organization. And know that you can see the cold shoulder that he's getting from the party, even within Parliament. And to me, Everald Warmington didn't say anything inappropriate because when you delve deep into it, he has no access or the authority to do what he had made a statement about. So anyone is going to run with it. But this was like an opportunity for the Prime Minister to fire him, because most of them in the party do not like him. Yes, because Warmington is a rockstone Labourite, and he has been around like forever, 55 years or thereabout. Yes, this is a man who was shot once. He was shot on one occasion by PMP criminal organization police officers in Old Harbour, if my memory serves me right. So, this man is a rockstone Labourite. He has been around with Edward Seagan and all those people. Most of the people who are in the Jamaica Labour Party now, they are not Labourites. They are imposters, turncoat. They were a member of a failing third party called the NDM. But because, it was corruption that they used and get rid of Edward Seaga. Yes, vote buying. Yes, the Labourite did it with drugs money and install Bruce Golding. And eventually, he had to left the head of the party shame. He's the first person in the history of Jamaica who had to resign as Prime Minister because of his corrupt actions. Yes, you cannot, when it comes down to the United States of America, and they have things, all of the I's and that and all the T's crossed, you cannot come with moral clause and all of that. You have to just work along with what the previous people have done. So Member of Parliament Everald Warmington is different from your ordinary politician, because Prime Minister Andrew Holness fired him and he seemed hungry, bitter, miserable and cross. Many people who knew him know that he is the kind of person who does not keep secret from anyone, especially when he feels that you have done him wrong. He will spill any secrets that he has for the Prime Minister and the JLP party hierarchy. So we will let you listen to several short videos about his interactions with others in the press and Parliament. And one thing that all of us can say about Everald Warmington, and we can say it privately and publicly, that he is not a thief or a corrupt politician. Everald Warmington does not like thieves or hired people with criminal backgrounds or someone who is involved in illegal activities, like former Commissioner of Police Owen Ellington. Yes, Darrell Vass hired Owen Ellington as a payback for his breaking the law. So Darrell Vass should have shut his mouth because he has no ethics, decency or truthfulness, and was arrested and charged with corruption. And it is because the policeman, Sergeant Hubert Llewellyn, was pressured. That is why the case against him, Darrell Vass, was discontinued. That is why he should have shut his mouth. Darrell Vass could not clean Warmington's dirty shoes because he did not have the gravitas to do the same. So, if you have reached this far listening to the video and you haven't subscribed to the Jamaica Young Police channel, yes, consider subscribing, because you know that the information that you're getting from the channel is factual, informative and helpful. Hit the subscription button and select all. Give the video a thumbs up. Remember to comment below, share your thoughts about the video, and be respectful. Those of you who post make comments with foul language, we're not going to delete it, we're just going to block you, because over here we're not in the carousing behavior and the carabuncus. No, you have to be, over here is decency. We deal with decency, honesty, ethics and truthfulness. We don't spread propaganda over here, you understand? So, and if you haven't joined the Patreon squad, yes, you can consider in the description box, just join the Patreon and you'll be able to access videos with information that cannot be posted to YouTube. Or for some reason or the other, it is on Patreon for you to have access. And you'll have access to videos that's before it's released to the public. You'll be able to watch at Patreon. So, moving on. So in this video, we explore the controversial figure of Member of Parliament Everald Warmington and his reputation as a no-holds-barred politician. Despite being fired by Prime Minister Holness, Warmington remained unapologetically outspoken and honest in his dealings with others. Many believe that he is not one to shy away from revealing secrets, especially when he feels wrong. So throughout the video, you will hear first-hand accounts of Warmington's interaction with the press and his colleagues in Parliament. He's evidently unafraid to speak his mind, even if it's mean ruffling some feathers in the process. And we love him for that, because we love when people are honest. We are telling the truth. So Warmington's stance against corruption and criminal activities set him apart from the other 62 politicians in the Jamaican Parliament. He is known for his strong opinions on integrity and transparency in government, and has been vocal about his disapproval of individuals with questionable backgrounds. In contrast, figures like Darrell Vass are criticized for their lack of ethics and honesty. With Vass facing, Vass was arrested and charged for corruption in the past. Warmington stands firm in his belief that those in position of power should uphold a higher standard of conduct, and he's not afraid to call out those who fall short. The only thing with Warmington, as he said, that his mouth is his mouth and he says anything he wants to say. So that's why I would say that he's just different. So join us as we delve into Warmington, the unfiltered politician who refuses to toe the line. Love or hate him, one thing is sure, he's constantly speak his truth. So we're going to start the documentary right now and show you Warmington over the years, and you watch, you listen, you decide.
Because that's what been doing it. The issue, Mr. Chairman, is that he's asking about the political persuasion of a particular person, and that's not my business.
But then why employ him if he's involved politically? That's what I'm asking you.
To go back and be asking somebody what their previous thing may be, I don't know how relevant that is.
How do you think Jamaica will look at it then when you understand that someone was politically connected, political advisor to someone in politics, happened to be a director of corruption investigation? That's what I'm talking about. This department is tainted.
No.
Certainly.
The person who you named, his title is Director of Corruption Prevention.
Yes, and we can tell you now. So the reason why we say we have a lot of respect for Warmington, that politician that you're hearing there, the man that his name is Julian Robinson, and you know that it is alleged that his police bodyguard, Detective Sergeant Courtney Simpson, was killed by other police officers on his instructions. Yes. So when they call in Warmington for us using his mouth, Warmington has never involved in the killing of any police officers, whether real or imaginary. So it is alleged, based on information received from the intelligence, that Courtney Simpson, who was the bodyguard of Julian Robinson, that he was killed because he had seen the politician issuing guns, and he went and reported him to his superior, and in return he loses his life. So when people talking about Warmington, this and Warmington that, at least you can say that Warmington never involved in the killing of any police officers, or is a thief or a corrupt politician. All the man has done is just speak real mama papa truth, and it hurt their feelings. We love people who speak the truth. So moving on, we're just gonna give you the Warmington behavior over the why they hated him. So we're gonna let you listen. We're not gonna play the thing with the Prime Minister. Or you know what? To show transparency, we're not gonna play back what Warmington had said after the JLP council had lost his seat, because as you heard, Warmington in that video said that the Jamaica Labour Party supporters, they had collected money and voted for the PMP. So you know that they're licky just as the PMP too, you know what I'm saying? Hungry belly labour right here, or according to they mean dirty labour right here. You understand? So we want you to listen to the Prime Minister. So after Warmington had made his statement, and the Prime Minister appeared, and this is what the Prime Minister said. And then after the Prime Minister speak, we're going to let you hear Warmington respond. We're not going to interject or anything like that. So you watch, you listen, and you decide.
Did you fire Warmington, or you demanded his resignation, or what?
This question keeps coming up. In our Westminster system, once the Prime Minister, whoever the Prime Minister is, says, "Come, let's talk," you know what the position is. Our protocol, our convention is that once you're called in, you say, "Prime Minister, I offer." You don't wait until somebody says you're fired.
And under that convention, it's a firing, it's a dismissal under Westminster.
Look, Everald is someone who has worked very hard in the party. Everald is known for his outlandish comments. I spoke with him. He's regretful. He sees the the difficulty that it posed for the party. And in a deep discussion with him, he explained that today, yes, and yesterday as well, which was a result of his press release. He explained, you know, what happened and what led him to it. But as a minister, I think he understood.
Well, you know, as you heard the Prime Minister said, he made a statement that Warmington resign. That's what the Prime Minister is saying, you know. So, no, we're going to let you listen to Everald, Warmington. You watch, you listen, you decide.
When we caught up with the controversial Member of Parliament, he was uncharacteristically welcoming.
Were you fired or were you forced to resign?
I was fired.
That's contrary to the February 29 statement from the Office of the Prime Minister, which stated that Mr. Warmington resigned from the cabinet. It followed comments he made in a viral video about withholding funds from a PNP councillor in his constituency.
The PM said to me, I should divulge more and say, ask the question, that because of civil society, he can't keep me there. But at the same time, he's asked me to go in the field to work for the party to face the next election. The question I ask, if civil society can't accept me as part of his cabinet, how then civil society will accept me working in the field to elect him again as Prime Minister?
But don't you think his hands were tied though, given that the reaction from the opposition leader with Dennis Meadows?
I saw no chain or rope on his hands. Don't ask my question. Meadows, as I said, is a different case from mine entirely. He was promoting criminality. I was not, never yet. Okay? But in terms of civil society, and there's some others in Labour Party who forced him to.
Back to the opium statement, Mr. Warmington said his remarks were misunderstood and were focused on the fact that MPs direct funds for constituencies and councillors direct funds for the municipal corporations. Of note, however, Mr. Warmington also stated in the video that he was the Minister of Works when pointing out that no PNP councillor is going to get his money. So we asked him to clarify.
Can you point to a single minister who has the ability or the right or any avenue to which a minister can allocate funds for the minister?
So why did you say why did you make that statement?
You can't answer my question, ask me another question.
But you're the one who made the statement, Mr. Warmington.
And can you tell me one minister that does or who can? Answer the question and I come to you.
So why did you make the statement then?
Because in my mouth. I don't have the permission to speak. I don't pay lies to my mother, darling. I don't. But I would say that same minister was a slip of the tongue anyhow.
Mr. Warmington went further to defend his track record and integrity while serving the JLP for the past 55 years. He stressed that his name has never been called in any criminal activity.
But over the years, Mr. Warmington, in all fairness, you've had a record of being dismissive towards the media, being disrespectful towards the opposition counterpart. Why not?
I speak my mind. Is that disrespectful? No. If you are hypocrite and hide what you have to say, then you can say that. But I don't about disrespectful. I got disrespectful. I don't know about disrespectful. I speak my mind because I'm an upfront person. I'm not going to play games and smile with you and at the back and I stab you. No. You must know how I feel at all times.
Now, in regards to his future in the JLP and whether he will be supporting the party, this is what Mr. Warmington had to say.
After 55 years, I've finished working with the Labour Party. At this stage, I'll be working for a few selected candidates who want me to. My election may be a year or so. I'll be working Southwest St. Catherine. I've resigned as chairman of the Council 2. Okay? And my national profiling work with the party, I think that is in doubt now. I have no regrets to have worked for Andrew Holness then. I have none at all because I don't regret anything I do. I have no regrets. I haven't worked for him then, help him, you can even say protect him then against the vipers. I have no regret. But the issue is, the question is, will I do it again?
Kelisha Williams, TVJ News.
You know, I've been listening to the Warmington post. Why didn't you hear Warmington say anything about government money? He said, no PMP comes and I spend my money. The man said, if the man said my money, he never said government money. So all them people, them can't think or what? The man has a thing for drive up the crowd and everything. Them say my money. So what is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Them people I can't think of what. Why just madness on these people part? No, so when they're talking about Warmington is the purse, what Warmington was promoting criminality, and he's right. So anyone within the Jamaica Labour Party or in Jamaica doing it, and the press, chastising this man for his mouth, at least the man is honest. And you cannot say the man is corrupt or supporting criminality. So I don't see what the problem they have with this man. So they're not used to people being honest. And because of that, it hurt all of them feelings. I'd rather to deal with Warmington than any one of them any day, the other 62. I don't, you understand? That's the kind of person I like. I like people who are brash, honest, truthful, decent and ethical. You never heard this man name mentioning any form of criminality or corruption. And this is the man they're going to treat it like that. And the statement that Warmington made, he's not the minister of that body. So when he said that, he was just making, just a statement to make his supporter them feel. We're not making an excuse, but at first when we heard this statement, it was spliced. We were saying Warmington, yeah, we said it. We had sent out voice notes saying that what Warmington said, he said it is his money. And you know what? We're gonna let you listen to our original response to the first clipping, the snips of the video that was sent to us. So you watch, you listen, and you decide. We're gonna let you hear it for yourself what we had said when we receive it. Stuff like that. The Republican, if it was popular vote, the Republican would never see the White House. Because majority of the American people don't like their policies. Because their policies for the rich. But the same thing, just like with the PNP, them have low IQ voters, and the low IQ voters, them ride with them. I just saw it go. Alright, my brother, blessed love, cool. Yeah man, them vote against their own interest. And to show you all the people them stupid and them thing there, we sell them vote. They don't know sometimes them sell them vote and the PNP buy them vote. After that, them not expect to get anything again from them. But that's what them see them licky. And if you listen to a series that I am doing, even with police and with bigger food, which shows that them have Stockholm syndrome, you'd realize all of the things them, and you can add some of the things them. Watch the video them, and see the things them I'm gonna send it. The things them that the PNP has done to the Jamaican constabulary force, and them still gravitate to them because them are criminal-minded people. Most of them. And if you listen to all the police where I tell you about the death squad or whatever have a hunts behind them thing there, a PNP criminal organization police them. The man them kill all 3 men in a one day just because man them a labor. My man I talk to one Jerry Pollock, and the man spit cat for I'm kill the man through the man a labor. The man 2 friends come to the station and them take with there and kill them. All because of people just listening, may I tell you. And we apply the police them, we have conscience, we have speak up and everything there, because we can't allow ourselves to go back to this era of politics. And we see Mark Golding is a dangerous man, especially the brother when he dating Campbell, You see what they did with the election celebration, boy, may I tell you, this is something that was done after they had the meeting up by the rally up by Concrete Jungle. Yes. It was it's right there that they had planned, that election night, they're going to announce that them win up by party, and make the Labour right them stay, and you understand, and make them feel down. That's why the Labour right them never go up there. You understand? And that's the reason why the Prime Minister come out at that hour of the night. You saw them dangerous. And look, most Jamaicans don't even know the map, but I tell you. But anyway, my brother, blessed love, man, a maximum respect we have for you and them things because you're honest. We know so most of the Jamaican police them. They are, as a year man say, most of them are PNP criminal organization supporter. Them not love themselves, because them have Stockholm syndrome. Just look at all of the things that them do to the police them. All of the things them. And them still arms them up. May I say it? So if anything you can add things to it to make me, because I had in my video, I start tell people from when, as a police, from when I start despise the PNP, the first thing was immigration. You understand, boss boy, bigger than Bigfoot police or feed them pitney a guy, see him school in your pitney. And I saw them take it away. A straight bad mind. I mean, and the members of them creator never, you know, all kind of thing in them to them, you know. And the idiot them still gravitate to them. And them realize, say all the PMP, so I liberate of our character, you know. The PMP come in, police have the fingerprint for gun license. Police have to get competent certificate so you can fire a gun after you already trained it. You know, say disrespect, I liberate to fix all of them things. But you see Labour government, them as you see them, they are just I don't know if ignorant or corrupt like them, but anything as my mother always say if my mother tell me, you know, you understand, say anything when you see PMP them for, I remember say a PMP say if the PMP them see this, you make sure you for that, because anything that they're for the destruction of people, especially people who are uneducated. So they don't like when they can't think. So it's like all Mutty Scott and Derek Powell and all of them police say. The police say them not everything is what's in it for me. May I tell you, I saw them say, so you can't fix them. Alright, my brother, blessed love, man. And Donald Trump never win a popular vote yet. I mean, I send it to you. Alright, cool. He has been successful in that discipline way, because they are. That's why I tell you, say what Mark Golding is doing in it, the same thing what Donald Trump did, you know. You understand? The PMP, PMP are people that can't think, you know. You know, as you say, them thing that them deliberately keep them illiterate to control them brain. So that's why you see the girl where the black girl where the Natalie will come from Jonestown. She come from Penn Street, you know. She have Stan PMP, you know. She have Philip Parwell, one of Philip Parwell surrogate. But she know like Mark Golding them and them thing. Because them so her, you know, because she and Karen Cross are friend. As I tell you, she come from Jonestown. And she can't think, you know, and she attack the things where them do, you know. All the murder them where them commit and all them things there, you know. You understand? But look, you will never hear like Mutty Scott and Derek Powell. Them now come out and tell you the truth, because you have to understand, you know, when you're PMP, you know, you have to inherently corrupt, you know, and unconscionably, you know. You understand? So that's why you see them as some dangerous people, them man. Like, them worse than cultists, me I tell you. But anyway, my brother, blessed love, man. It's a joy listen to the man. So you don't know we there do some work, and we are sending the thing, you know, as we tell you, we are sending a thing them for show you. Oh, police fool. You understand? So yeah, a police call me and you know, him call me and me I big up John Gaza and Dudley Bryan and John Gaza live. I mean I say you over here, Mr. Gaza tell you say him a labor right. No, but them say then if him a labor right, at least him a good labor right, him ever tell if he do anything corrupt. And all the one Dudley Bryan and me say me never hear them man talk politics yet, and them never tell me say boy me if you build a labor right or this or that. So the man, why I tell you, hey, some police are real idiots, you know. Yeah, that's why you talk so and them thing there and them. But look, you see the truth only hurt the guilty, man. As John Gaza always said, the truth hurt only the guilty. So you understand what I'm saying? And I want to tell you, you know, anyone who says so many people, you know, ignorant, although a few of them still, you know, were born and grew in a PMP community, them never know say them thing happening in Jamaica, because them ignorant and most of them don't read. You understand? So that's why you can't spread. That's why the PMP is good with the propaganda to feed it to them, you know, and tell them say boy man, cow jump over them hole and all them things. But blessed love, man, cool. No PMP. Me tell them all the way, man. Me always welcome them on the channel, you know, man. I understand what I'm saying. And I tell you, say, it's a joy for listen to what them, man. Believe you me. I tell me over. But blessed love, man. Positive thinkers. Yeah, man. If we want Jamaica and them thing there, we can't, may I tell you, you can't, anybody, if you vote for PMP and them thing there, you know say you're corrupt. May I tell you that. Because PMP is a criminal organization. The PMP don't love police. Them not love police. Look, I'm going to show you how them fool, you know. You understand? How the police them fool. A 4 years in a PMP, you ever hear the body sign and increase is 0% increase? In a calculus, there's no such things, 0% increase. And the PMP, you know, Bulldog and the PMP criminal activists, them, the whole of them, them sign it 4 years, a year now, 3 is the truth. Them give them brain to the PMP criminal organization. The whole of them ride with it. Whole of them ride with it. And say, boy, a PMP you say, you know, Yeah, so our party and them thing and them in a government. Whilst them a take raise saving, PMP them a take raise and tell them say they don't have the money. The only thing the PMP them know if do is to create criminals. That's it. Them don't know nothing else. And me tell a man that every day. Me born and grow and see that. Mutty Scott, I lucky him escape. But him still down, him still have the same mindset, you know. Derek Powell, I escape, but him still have the mindset. Cause look how them nearly kill him. And look here, I'm between me and you can't tell them nothing. Because same people them will kill them will side with the same people them will kill them against you where you are trying to guide them and everything. Alright, so I just saw it go. A blessed love.
Descended into a shouting match on Tuesday as both sides of the House argued about the government's proposed minimum wage. Meanwhile, Gordon House descended into a shouting match on Tuesday as both sides of the House argued about the government's proposed minimum wage offer. However, things got heated when controversial Member of Parliament for St. Catharines Southwest, Everald Warmington, referred to Youth and Culture Minister Lisa Hanna as a Jezebel.
The copy that I got from him, it said, Mr. Speaker, it is indeed a pleasure for me to be afforded. It says a pleasure for me. He said, use the word pleasure. Don't ask me. He said he did not use the word. I shall not say that. Mr. Speaker. Regardless of it, he said he did not use the word pleasure. And he said, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker. Calm me down. Mr. Speaker. Is that true? Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker. Just a moment, please. Just a moment. Your copy.
Deputy Speaker of the House, Mr. Lloyd B. Smith, called on Mr. Warmington to withdraw his comments.
Mr. Warmington.
Mr. Speaker, it really is unfortunate that...
You called a member of this House Jezebel. I'm asking that you retract that. Mr. Speaker, I withdraw that word, but allow me to read the sentence after. The statement is here, and everybody can read it. But they can't say the member misled the House when he said that is here. Is the minister, Mr. Warmington wrong? Was the member incorrect when he said this? Mr. Warmington, this document, pleasure for me to pretend Mr. Wage. That's what he said. He said that it's a pleasure for me to present wage. He said it's a pleasure for me to present Mr. Wage. And said himself, if this continues, I am going to adjourn the House.
Government member Luther Buchanan described Mr. Warmington as obnoxious.
Mr. Speaker, it is of paramount importance that the member shows respect for the office of the Speaker and for his colleagues and for the hallowed halls of this Parliament. To ask Mr. Speaker, that member is rude and obnoxious in this House and is taken lightly because he laughs at it. Mr. Speaker, it is unfortunate, very unfortunate, that such a high-ranking member of his political party that he claims to be, he behaves in the way he behaves. Mr. Speaker is bringing this House into disrepute, and I am saying it is time that something be done about that member.
Meanwhile, Ms. Hanna took to Twitter on Wednesday calling for disciplinary sanctions against Mr. Warmington. In her post, Ms. Hanna said Mr. Warmington is misogynistic and obnoxious. She said, quote, much as I would prefer to be surprised at such grossly unparliamentary behavior by a colleague, I am forced to confess that Mr. Warmington's misconduct is no surprise. Based on his history, he seems to have a problem with women in general and an obsessive compulsion with me, end quote.
Yeah, so if you listen to Warmington's statement, you know that he called Lisa Hanna Jezebel. And, you know, if you don't know the meaning of Jezebel, you can go and look it up. Jezebel is not really anything nice about a woman, you know, when a man said that about a woman. But I can tell you, yes, unapologetically, everything that Warmington said about her is correct. And we're gonna let you hear this for yourself, because it's years ago, we have done this video about Lisa Anna. Lisa Anna is a Jezebel for real. It's just that Warmington speak the truth and people don't like it. But this is a video that is on the Jamaica Young Police channel to show you that it's when you're a PNP criminal organization supporter, you lose your mind forever. What Lisa Anna had done to Queen Ifrica, and then you're going to hear the excuse that Queen Ifrica make for Lisa Anna. I am like, these people are sick. As me, I am the kind of person, you see, I have learned this from my mother. If you do me things once, twice, no sir. Can't continue on and on. What Lisa Anna had done to Queen Ifrica, that makes her a Jezebel. So I want you watch, you listen, and you decide. This is a video it's a 3-part series video that is on the channel. You can look, so make sure that we record it just as in its authentic state, so you can see what the subject matter is about. You can just go up on the channel and just search Lisa Anna, and you will see the videos. So you watch, you listen, and you decide. Viewers and subscribers, it's June and it's LGBTQ plus month. Yeah, that's how it is in America. They get 30 days, LGBTQ plus community, 30 days out of the year to celebrate their lifestyle and and how much they have accomplished. That these group of people, they have been, they have people back where I'm from in Jamaica have been propagating and promoting some of the wickedest lies against Jamaicans, that Jamaicans are homophobic. You see, I have spent most of my life in Jamaica, born and raised in Jamaica. I have worked with gay people, live around them, and I have never seen any Jamaican attack any gay person in Jamaica to harm them. You understand? The only thing that I know for a fact is that gay people, they are the only ones that kill each other. I have 3 former colleagues. 2 of them I was very close to them, and they are gays. Yes, if you're a Jamaican and you do not know any gay person in Jamaica, you need to check yourself. Because I even used to live beside a guy who's gay, and he's still gay to this day. From he was a kid, they used to dress up in women's clothes and stuff like that, and everyone in the community know that this guy is gay. Very attractive guy, very intelligent and everything like that. Even at one time, they were spreading rumor about him having some kind of illness. That's none of my business or anyone's business. We treated him just the same. But all those lies that they say that Jamaicans are homophobic, it's all lies from the pits of hell. So I want you to listen to this, this news briefing from one of the corrupt news media that we have in Jamaica. You understand? And it's coming from the pits of hell. That the lie about a Rastafarian woman by the name of Queen Ifrica by one of the beauty queen Lisa Anna from the PNP LGBTQ plus party. I want you to listen to this. Okay? Alright, one love.
Hello, I'm Jovan Johnson. The Culture Minister Lisa Anna has expressed regret at the performance of reggae artist Queen Ifrica, who used the Grand Gala stage on Monday to lash gays. The minister says she is now reviewing the system of contractual engagement of artists and suppliers to improve quality control to ensure there's no repeat.
Yeah, so you hear what the media house one of the corrupt media house in Jamaica is saying, that the Culture Minister Lisa Anna, that's the woman on the left, smiling and looking beautiful and everything like that. She's the one that says that she have to revise the contract and stuff like that, and the corrupt media house that was there is reporting that Queen Ifrica bash gays. Lies, nothing like that. I'm going to give you what the woman says. She just says all people who are straight put up your hand, and she love a man who's a baby father, and she love man. That's it. She a Rasta. You understand what I'm saying? A Rasta is a part of the black culture. So I want you to hear this from Queen Ifrica herself. I'm going to show you how black people, wicked to black people, you know, when they're ready to spread propaganda and join with the wicked. You understand? No wonder why, as people, we are still behind, because we have enemies within. We have enemies within the rank of black people, and they are in government. This woman, Lisa, and I don't consider herself black, and I can remember she's Indian. So her ancestors did not experience slavery in Jamaica, because they came after blood, sweat and tears were, shed by our people who were stolen from Africa and brought to Jamaica. And now that, she's there, she's enjoying all the fruits of our ancestors' labor. And now she is the one who's joining with the people who are oppressing black people to continue to oppress them and use economic terrorism against Queen Ifrica. What a wicked woman. And says she's culture minister and she knows nothing about Jamaican culture. Let's listen to Queen Ifrica.
What is your understanding of what the gay community's beef with you? What are they saying? What do they want of you?
Well, first of all, I want to say to my fans out there who have not seen me for this long while, big up yourself, love you. Thank you so much for the overwhelming support. I don't think the gay community have a beef with Queen Ifrica per se. I think what's happening is there's an agenda, and it's more of an attack on freedom of speech, more something. From looking on, it's more something like that that's taking place. Anybody that knows my music knows that my music is as far away from hate and murder music as you could get. My music is a balanced music. I deal with current affairs and topical issues on all aspects of society, including the gay community in the form of Daddy Don't Touch Me There and other topics that would affect that community. Also where pedophilia and all those kind of things are concerned. So, I would say to come at a Queen Ifrica calling, as one of the articles I saw, stating that my song Daddy is responsible for a lot of the deaths in the gay community. I think that's pushing the button a little bit right there, you know. Yes, those are some of the things that are said about my music, and I'm thinking that the people who are writing these articles and who are behind this propaganda machine should really get their facts together before they go at attacking someone's reputation.
Because that was clearly somebody who doesn't even know the song.
That's somebody who's getting some information that they're not getting correct information about Queen Ifrica and what Queen Ifrica does in music.
So your words, the words at the National Independence Gala.
Yes, want to hear the exact words?
Yes.
The exact words were, all of the people there at the National Stadium, put up your hand in the air, all straight people, man or woman, me say, without apology.
Okay.
Those were the exact words.
So you're speaking to your sexual preference?
As an heterosexual, as a woman, and as a mother, yes.
And so what is the pushback from the gay community about that?
The pushback from the gay community about that, as I said before, there is a push by the gay community to silence anyone that dares to speak about what they believe in. So in other words, to try to get it out in layman's term, the gay community over the years have been trying to get what is called their rights. Yes. Their rights to exercise their sexual preferences and all the other things that they have been advocating for themselves over the years. But as time went by, we saw where it began to take a turn where as straight people then or heterosexual people, people were now becoming afraid to even talk about this thing. In your workplace, in the church, wherever you are in society, people are becoming more and more afraid of saying that they believe in heterosexuality in opposed to homosexuality, because they might lose their job. In the case of entertainers, not only myself, but you look at Danny McClurkin, you look at in sports, you look at the guy from Dolphins in Miami that dared to tweet about the guy Professor that came up, Professor Bain.
I hope you guys listening, you know, what this Rasta woman is saying, you know. Because it would sound like Jamaica is like North Korea. Can you believe Jamaica, the place where black people, where Taki was hunted and beheaded by the same black people for us as black people to live free. Even the church, the Rasta woman, I said, even the church is afraid. The church came and preach. No, but we cannot, as black people, we cannot go Europe, go tell Europe what to do. So all Europe come to Jamaica and come tell you what to do. You understand? You know, we know that Jamaican people, they're losing the culture and everything, but this is a step too far now. Yeah, it's gone far. So you understand? We know that we have some violent people there, but we are there. You understand what I'm saying? Because Jamaican people do not kill gays, and why would gays want to shut up Queen Africa or shut up anybody who say boy them love the opposite sex? Because without the opposite sex you can't get no gay sex. Because the opposite sex is the one that provide the gays for the gay them. Because the gay don't reproduce. So the gay is supposed to love straight people. Because straight people produce gay, you know. Gay don't produce gay, you understand what I'm saying? So, you know, moving on. Why, hey, this thing is serious. Economic terrorism, church. Oh, the church is afraid of these people. What? Well, the church is a business for a long time, you know, so that's why I'm not even going to church, you know. But moving on, listen.
So it's a trend now that I think what I'd like to say is that they're taking a turn for the worse, and they are becoming self-destructive in their quest to get the rights that they so need in order for them to be accepted. So what we're saying is, if I come on a stage as Queen Africa and say, all straight people, put your hand up in the air, man or woman, me say without apology.
Yes.
That, I don't hear hate in that. I don't hear murder in that. I don't hear violence in that. I hear somebody stating who they are and what they believe in.
How about discrimination though? Because they could say you're discriminating against them.
It could be discrimination if they're asking for the right to be homosexuals, because that in itself could be classified as discriminating against the heterosexual community also. So what we're looking for is a level playing field. You cannot use vindictiveness to get your point across, because to be fair to the heterosexual
this is how
community,
you feel genuinely and sincerely
not only
about
me,
this campaign.
Yes.
That they are pushing the envelope now in Jamaica. Just
not only in Jamaica, in the entire world. The people are now, in other words, we're having a discussion, and we're saying then that if the gay community is going to get the support from the heterosexual community, it's going to be from a hypocritical point of view, because we're only going to say we respect you because we're afraid of what you might do to us in terms of our jobs and the other parts of our livelihood or our daily well-being that you target, because it is said that the gay community everywhere is thrown around about the power.
So, you know what this power come with? It's called money. In the world that we're living right now, money is God. You understand? So, remember, it's over 400 years ago that our ancestors were brought from Africa to the West. And from that day on, we have been experiencing our ancestors. My ancestors are me, and I am my ancestors. I still experience those traumas that they have experienced traveling on the Atlantic Sea. You understand? Stuff like sardine. And you're telling me in 2022 that my people are gone right back to slavery, economic terrorism, and you think that this is North Korea? You would think that all of these things that is happening is North Korea and not Jamaica. So you're telling me that the people that live in a communist state are freer than people that live in so-called democratic state? No man, them thing, you know. So, and how is that? So we thought that we were all past all of these things, but apparently we're still victims of white supremacy in every way, because this thing have nothing to do with us, because if any Jamaican or any black people, any black person do not know any gay person, they need to check themselves, because they're all around us. And I don't know of any gay person who want to shut up any, if you know what. So basically the gays them do not like their mother and father then, because how they drop out of the sky. This is madness, man. So part 2 is coming up. Jamaican, most people 5 seconds and they cannot concentrate. So you understand. So I want to break it here. So coming up will be part 2. One love. So if you go to the channel, you'll be able to see all 3 parts of that video that we have done about Lisa Hanna. How she destroyed Queen Ifrica financially with economic terrorism. So when Everald Warmington had said that she's Jezebel, he wasn't lying. So we are telling if you believe in a God. So we are give you 2 meaning of Jezebel. So this is what it says down. Jezebel is a girl's name of Hebrew origin, whose meaning is uncertain, possibly. Phoenician's name. Some theories include Baal exalts or unexalted, without cohabitation, or unmarried, or chaste. In Hebrew Bible, Jezebel is the daughter of King Everald and the Queen of Israel, condemned by God. That's the way it says. So we're getting on. So what does the Bible says about Jezebel? So according to the Bible, Kings 1 and 2, she provoked conflict that weakened Israel for decades by interfering with the exclusive worship of the Hebrew God Yahweh, disregarding the rights of the common man, and defying the great prophet Elijah and Elisha. You understand? So them say, why is Jezebel a bad name? No 2 biblical figures are more synonymous with evil than Judas and Jezebel. Let me repeat that, Remember what what Lisa Hanna said about Queen Ifrica. So that's what we're telling her to think, Remember she said that, say Queen Ifrica, they have to rethink Queen Ifrica thing and say, Queen Ifrica make homophobic statement against the gay people them, and she never said that. A lie she tell. So we tell her now. So this is it now, just listen. So no 2 biblical figures are more synonymous with evil than Judas and Jezebel. For more than 2,000 years, they have evolved as such enduring symbols of male treachery and female depravity. That's right. That's highly unlikely any Christian children have ever been baptized in their names. So nobody, right through history, not a single person, have ever baptized any child in the name Jezebel or Judas. So when Warmington called Lisa Hanna Jezebel, he did it rightfully so. You understand? He wasn't lying. He was speaking the truth, and that's why people do not like the man, because the man is an honest person. But we are here because hey, look, at the Jamaica Young Police channel, all I get right here is the real mama papa truth. We are telling you that. So before we moving on, you're gonna hear from one of his supporters from his constituency. Yes, and she's going to tell you what's on her mind. And then after that now, we'll just do the necessary and close off this documentary. So you watch, you listen, and you decide.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. I've been watching this saga from Monday. And we the people in St. Catherine are distraught. Everald Warmington is our MP. He's somebody that we love. When me tell you love, we love him. When he come on to vote, no questions asked when he come on to him. When he come on to help, no question asked. He's going to help everybody and anybody. Even if you don't come from in constituency, he help PMP and Labour right. No. This Integrity Commission that I and other persons in Jamaica think that it's a PNP organization. We're asking you kindly, please and thanks, leave Everald Warmington alone. Uno taking name out of uno mouth. And Everald Warmington put himself in our constituency, you know. How we put him there. He is representing us. We want him there. Because he's a good member of parliament. And me watch, me not ask him no question, me not go talk to him nor nothing. I am not having any discussion with anybody. But what I am asking you, Integrity Commission, come off of Everald Warmington name. Wanna have more dirt in a phone organization than anything else. Wanna leave Everald every day wanna just get up and dip on the man name so? Wanna leave Everald Warmington alone. We all know how he is. And we all have faults. If every day you get up and you take one tick and a juke one snake, a jukey snake, one day I'm gonna sting you. Leave him alone. He has resigned from parliament. We're not leave him alone. We want him in our constituency until he says to us, I want to go. And I know that he wants to go. Uno take if you joke things say, Uno get a ride out of where Mado. Mr. Warmington wants to resign. We the people are begging him to stay. But may I ask Integrity Commission, Uno leave the man alone.
While there was a heated exchange between Minister of Energy Darrell Vaz and Everald Warmington during a meeting of the Standing Finance Committee earlier today. Now, during Standing Finance, the MPs are given the opportunity to quiz the representatives of the respective ministries about their budgetary allocations for the upcoming fiscal year. Now, Mr. Warmington sought to quiz the minister about a comment he reportedly made in a daily newspaper last week.
Minister, is there any method or as such within your ministry or scope where you can make allocation to councillors?
Not to my knowledge, member.
Is there such a privilege or opportunity in any other ministry? Do you know if any other ministry can do that?
Not that I know of.
But then, if that's the case, so you're making statement, you made a statement the other day, where I'm concerned that you disassociate yourself from the statement I made in a location. If it is not within a minister's to do it, power, then why are you making such statement in the Observer? I said to a general question. He said it was a general question. He's making that be associated with allocation from ministry councillor.
Member.
Yeah, you know that it's not possible. Then why are you making such statement?
Chairman, let me make it clear for all who have ears to hear and eyes to see. I do not support partisan politics at any level, whether it's a council level, MP level, or government level. And as a minister of government, that will never happen under my watch in any way, shape, or form.
Yes.
Doesn't seem like you have learned anything.
Darrell Vaz, have no credibility, no credibility, no integrity to, to be chastising Warmington. And if you listen to what Warmington has said, that means to say Warmington knew what he was saying, and he did not say anything out of the realm or anything that is illegal, because he wasn't promoting criminality as Dennis Meadows, and for them to just get rid of the man just like that because of pressure from the PNP criminal organization, that is just wrong. That goes to show you that they're weak. They're weak. And for Darrell Vaz to all of a sudden pretend to be this paragon of virtue, please Darrell Vaz. Darrell Vaz, who was trying to circumvent the rule of law in Jamaica. As bad as thing be, nobody can say that about Everald Warmington. Everald Warmington is a man of integrity, high integrity. The only thing is that the man is brash, ruthlessly truthful, honest, and he's not corrupt. Can't say that about Darrell Vaz. Cannot say that about Darrell Vaz. You never hear Everald Warmington name mentioned say I try for thief. Nothing. How many times you hear Darrell Vaz name in the since him in the parliament? I try thief. How many times? More than once. So you can't talk to Everald Warmington, and we are defend Warmington, because Warmington are truth merchant. So we'll continue the journey. Moving on. You know, well, to be honest, the Integrity Commission have no integrity. So, as well the lady says, that the Integrity Commission is a PMP criminal organization, agency. Yes, they have no integrity. Zero. And the reason why we said that, because a report was written before in regards to Dennis Meadows and Peter Bunting, and then this new integrity come in and they revamp it and give them a clean bill of health. So that is conflict of interest. You cannot undo the work that was done before. Both men have committed various breaches, and then they came in and they do that. So they have no integrity. And not only that, when the Prime Minister was off the island, these corrosions, their Integrity Commission, try to embarrass the Prime Minister overseas. That show you that these people, they are not independent. They are political. They are political activists of the PMP criminal organization, including Greg Christie. At first, I used to have respect for him, but after that spot, when the Prime Minister had, was out of the country, that's when I lose respect for him and the Integrity Commission. So they have no integrity. As we have stated before, and we have made it make our case clear, that the Integrity Commission should be stuck with people from overseas, especially from a member of the FBI. Not you don't want Wilford Rattigan. No, Rattigan cannot be there, because you understand what I'm saying. He have no integrity either. You understand? Because when a man is a narcissistic person, I could never sell my soul for money. No, sir, I couldn't do it. I'd rather be poor. I have, when I was in the military, I got the chance to sell my soul to get $60,000, which was mine, and I did not do it. So that's the kind of person I am. Some people could not believe that I had to, defend decency over money, and to this date I still haven't received my money up to now. Yes. So moving on. So in a bold move that has shocked the political landscape, Member of Parliament Everald Warmington has publicly called out Prime Minister Andrew Holness for being spineless and a liar. And yeah, we agree with him, because you understand. So that's why the Jamaica Labour Party, they're supposed to walk in on needles, because them don't know when Warmington might just spill the beans. Yeah, you don't want to play with people like him. And there was no reason for him to fire Warmington. They could have crafted up something, communication, but because I'm afraid of the PMP criminal organization, Darrell Vaz, you can see that Darrell Vaz don't like Everald Warmington. Darrell Vaz, really. You don't have no integrity, Darrell Vaz. You don't have no decency, nothing about you, I tell you. Because you were arrested and charged for corruption. Everald Warmington never arrested and charged with corruption. The only problem that we have with Everald Warmington was the time with the yes, as we say, the only problem that we have with Everald Warmington was the time with the deputy superintendent named something Monday, or what's his name, down there in Old Harbour. At the time he was deputy soup, and then after that they gave him the superintendent. When Everald Warmington used some foul languages, behaving as if he have immunity from prosecution, and they didn't serve him any summons of petition, because that would be a waste of time. But that's the only time that I found his behavior really obnoxious and out of the realm. Giving somebody a bird, flipping the bird, that's, you need some finesse with that. You understand? That's the second thing. But apart from that, the other things that he have said, him just speak in mind. So you have to just, and of all, Warmington is the only labor right, that the PMP criminal organization are afraid of. That's why them target him, because him no back down. Normally, the PMP criminal organization MP, them are normally bullies. Warmington, I only want to stand up to them. Not even the Prime Minister, because I know him spineless. Him like ZELLE. Yeah, so this unprecedented move has left many questioning the leadership in Jamaica and the need for strong and trustworthy leaders. So if the Prime Minister is willing to come out and tell a lie like that, and Warmington just come out and embarrass him, that for sure is this is a man who don't tell lie for people. So Warmington has highlighted the need for a leader with backbone, someone with the fortitude of the late Edward Siaga. However, that mission to save Jamaica is still far off as we wait for a leader who can lead the country forward. Despite his bold statements, Warmington remained unscathed as the Prime Minister hesitated to take actions against him. Well, the Prime Minister, what he did, he said that Warmington resigned, but Warmington said he didn't resign. He was fired. So, Warmington is a true rockstone there, right? Who PMP criminal organization police officer even shot because of his political beliefs. Stands out among a sea of imposters and fraud. Yeah, so Warmington is the only of all of them. Most of them they are imposters and frauds in the GLP party. Warmington's honesty and authenticity shines through in a country where political games runs deep. So will Jamaica ever see a leader with courage and strength to lead us into a brighter future? Only time will tell, because right now we don't see any. Warmington, I don't think, well, maybe, hey, you just might never know if him challenge Holness leadership, but you see, based on Warmington traits, because him honest, truthful and decent, most people never like him. I tell you that, I just saw Jamaica stay, but I like him. I love Warmington traits. Apart from the other two local spots. So people are perfect, and him not commit no crime. You're Warmington thief, them can't say that about him. So why them hate the man? And the man is a thief, the man not corrupt. Him never been arrested like Darrell Vaz and all those people. But of them people, the Prime Minister have close to him. And at least, and him just want something long time to get rid of Warmington. There was no reason to fire the man. None. Zero. But for now, we must heed the words of Everald Warmington and demand better from our leaders. So, Member of Parliament, the man called the Prime Minister a liar. Yeah, that's that. I just tell people, just tell it as it is. So whether you love or hate JLP Member of Parliament, Everald Warmington, it's neither here nor there. The main reason the PMP criminal organization members in Parliament do not like him, he stands up to them and meet them on the level of behavior we are used to seeing them display. So where you see Warmington I do, I PMP normally I do that. So Warmington meet them. You know what I'm saying? Michelle Obama said when they go low, you go high. No, just when them go low, Warmington go lower. I saw him do it. Yeah, so him stand up to them. So that's why them don't like him. Because the PMP is a party and not shame. It's a criminal organization. It's not a political party. So that's why them don't like Warmington. Because Warmington just call them out. Even people on his side of the party, you can see some of them uncomfortable and not like him. But it's somebody like that you need to lead a party. Somebody who's honest, decent, and uncorruptible. So one thing for sure about Everald Warmington is that he's bold, ruthlessly honest, and not a thief. So whenever a politician want a thief, the politician was ruthlessly honest, bold, and not a thief. Him have all like traits where politicians don't have. So why all you don't like a man like that? Something wrong with you, man. So I'd rather to be friends with someone like Everald Warmington than any other politicians in Jamaica. So the other 62, yeah man, the other 62 just throw it in a barrel and just roll them. Work with Warmington alone. I'm telling the real mama papa truth. You understand? So in Jamaica, because he's genuine, you know, that's why I would rather be friends with a man like Warmington and the others. I'm genuine. The other members of parliament are corrupt and thieves, but Everald Warmington is not. He lacks finis. Yeah, him lack finis. Everald Warmington lack finis. But one must understand that he is a rockstone labor right. So the others, you know, the others are Johnny come lately, who has left the NDM and found himself in the Jamaica Labour Party. What the Prime Minister has done is unforgiving, because Warmington has zero control over allocating monies to councillors. Andrew Holness wanted to fire Warmington a long time ago because he is not a kiss ass. So long live Warmington. That's how we say from the Jamaica Young Police channel. We have a strong opinions about Everald Warmington, a member of the Jamaica Labour Party, the Jamaican parliamentarian, public figures, especially politicians, often elicit a range of emotions and perspective from the public. So we appreciate Warmington's perceived honesty, boldness and lack of corruption. We can't say the man corrupt. So political views are subjective and people's opinions about politicians vary widely based on their values, beliefs and experience. So the reason why we embrace Warmington is because I'm honesty. We love people who are honest, bold, brash, unapologetic, and that's what he is. So it's important to know that public figures, including politicians, are often elevated from different angles, considering both their positive qualities and areas where they may face criticism. It's crucial to recognize that public figures, including politicians, are subject to public scrutiny, and different individuals may have other assessments of their performance and character. Political discussions benefits from diverse perspectives and respectful dialogue to understand various viewpoints. So if you have a specific question or topic related to Jamaican politics or any other matter, feel free to ask for more information or guidance. So, you know, as we tell you, we have strong support for Warmington. Yeah, man, a Jamaican politician, and criticize his opponent in the PNP criminal organization. So Warmington have some strong key points. He's bold, honest and not corrupt. I know we prefer, you know, people who are genuine over other viewers dishonest. So rather a genuine person than dishonest person, and he's not that. Warmington is seen as a loyal member of the GLP, and them are Rockstone labor, them and the original labor. The others them are Johnny come lately, because they were in the NDM. And NDM weren't going nowhere, so them infiltrate the party and I try to get rid of the Rockstone labor right them. And he's one of the last Rockstone labor right, like him, Warmington and Ardlisha, Manayard, and you know Manashard and look that healthy. And who else? Mike Henry gone home. Pernell Charles gone. So no Rockstone labor living at the party. I just peer pretzel and hustlers and all them things there. Yeah. You understand? You know, it's just ironic, how things going on. So Warmington recent situation, you know, we believe Warmington was wrongly targeted by the Prime Minister Andrew Holness for not having control over something, allocating money to a councillor. The Prime Minister should have think through the thing, but him do it on the basis of the Darrell Vaz, because Darrell Vaz, I want to have him easy. The same man, yeah, him keep Darrell Vaz close to him, because him say Darrell Vaz is a threat to become Prime Minister or somebody to take over the party. But if Darrell Vaz somehow him, you know, him stab him in the back, and Darrell Vaz will never become Prime Minister of Jamaica. Can't tell you that, because most Jamaicans don't really like him based on what them had sold already and, you know, throw in the pan. So him already, you know, you understand. So what we have said is highly opinionated and favors Warmington. So so Warmington, we have enough respect for him. One thing we can say that Warmington is not corrupt and him is not a thief. That's the most important thing. Once you can say that about somebody that's that's even more powerful than anything. So despite lacking finesse, Warmington is respected for honesty and integrity. Unlike many other politicians in Jamaica, he's not involved in corrupt activities and is not a thief. So his refusal to bend to political pressure and his unwavering commitment to his principle have made him a polarizing figure in Jamaica. Some may argue that Warmington's unapologetic attitude has made him enemies within the party. But for many, his honesty and genuine nature have set him apart from the rest. In a political landscape rife with scandal and dishonesty, Warmington's willingness to speak his mind and dedication to serving his constituents make him a refreshing and admirable figure. So whether you support him or not, one thing is clear: Everald Warmington is a force to be reckoned with in Jamaican politics. Always remember that. So, the man is not corrupt and the man is honest, and you have to respect him for that. And we respect Warmington based on all of these things. So, despite him lacking finesse, Warmington is respected for his honesty and integrity. So, we give thanks for Warmington and hopefully we wish him nothing but the best, and we have respect for him than all of the other 62 other members of parliament. So we can just single out Everald Warmington and say, yes, we have the greatest amount of respect for him. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.